Hi, Biker 1999. Here I have Raghavendran. Hi, and feel forever. Welcome to this live show. We're just waiting for exactly everyone to come in. So we're going to go ahead and once everyone comes in, as you know, the topic is basically asking any questions about vlogging, my bike, my rides, my gears, any tips and tricks that you can actually do during this lockdown period. I'm going to answer all of those. Welcome. I have T. Prakash Rai. How are you, Mr. Prakash Rai? Nice to have you on the channel. I'm waiting for a few more to come in because everybody knows it's at 5 o'clock, so I'm actually here. Let me go ahead and actually say hi to this. So I'm actually live on basically three portals. That is my Instagram, my Facebook, and of course, I'm live on YouTube. So I'm gonna have actually a contest at the end as well. Basically, for all the viewers, I'm gonna give away two gifts, which are very nice for if you are a biker. If you do a lot of rides, these two gifts would be very nice and meaningful to you. So yes, Vikas Kale, Vikas ji, how are you? Shrey, welcome Shrey. It's two. Welcome to this live session with me, Mumbaiker boy. I'm just waiting for a few more guys to come. We'll give it 5 more minutes. So I will start exactly at 5:05. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and put them right down, and I'll be happy to answer that to you. The Fat Man's Bike, basically. Hi, welcome to this live vlog. We'll type something for you guys. Thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for your time. Takai Akash, welcome to this live session. So we have 2 minutes more. We'll wait for exactly 2 minutes more. I have the biggest champion of all, Idler Experiments. Bye is just joined. Thanks, bye. Thank you so much, Idler Experiments, for giving me this time. Of course, he's the person who I've actually begged and said, come. Please follow his channel. He does a lot of bike videos and vlogs. He's crossed 10,000. We're looking for another 10,000 soon. So, a total of 20,000. So, please go ahead and actually subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of content. He's my inspiration actually to all the videos I do. Just let me say hi on YouTube as well. I have Bijaj Shah from Ahmedabad. So, guys, tell me from exactly where are you guys from, so I can actually have an idea. So, just put in your city names into the comments, and I'll be happy to, read them. Hello, Khalid, Bacha. Thank you for coming in, Bacha. So, I have Way to Rai from Chennai. Welcome, Way to Rai. Thank you so much for being on this live session. So as it's 5:55 right now, guys, I just need to know from where you are. So just put it. I'm from Bangalore, Biker 1999. Thank you so much. Of course, bye आप ओडिशा से हो तो of course I know that. Vandalo, welcome. Thank you so much. Yes, that's my real name actually. Ryan. He said hello, Ryan. So basically, of course, welcome to this channel, guys. As you know, today is basically the session is going to be mostly for any rider or enthusiast who's basically wanted to know what exactly I, as a rider, as a vlogger, do to have these videos, have what riding jackets I have, what riding gears I have, any tips and tricks that you want to know. So I'll actually take it down from here. What I'm going to do is basically every person who has a question, I'm going to take them on live video. So one person will ask me one question, and then we'll go to the other. So anyone who's ready, let me know. If you have a question, I'll go ahead and definitely answer those for you. Omkar, thank you so much, Omkar. Thank you so much for having giving this time to me. Patabi, of course, Patabi has always been my follower from a long time. He's from Andhra Pradesh. Thank you so much. He's also gone ahead and helped me donate for the cause that we had done for the coronavirus, help for the needy. Thank you so much for that time and for exactly basically helping me and actually contribute 83,000 towards that noble cause. Guys, waiting for your questions right now. If anyone has questions, just put a hands and I'll actually take you. Yes, we have Sudhir who's asking which company riding gears is the best and safe. So I'll take Sudhir on basically voice call right now. I'm adding, waiting for Sudhirai. Sudhirai, I'm actually got you on video call, so you can actually come accept it. You will see a small notification that says accept. I'm going to actually accept. Yes, I have Sudhirai. He's actually coming online at the moment. We're just waiting for Sudhirai to come. Sudhirai, I cannot see your video. Okay, Sudhirai. So basically what I use, so I'll cut that call because I think he's in a low network, so I won't be able to see him. So I'll go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do is, yes, Sudhirai, I'll answer that question for you. Yes, the basic riding gear that I use is XDI. It's also making for my group. Most of them have XDI. Then people have Rhinox, Biking Brotherhood. So it depends basically what is you like, what prefers, what fits well on you. And of course, level 2 is what I would recommend because that has the back armor, it has the shoulder armor, it also has your your elbow and your calf armors as well. So that is basically I would recommend to try. Don't buy it online. I would say go to a store and actually you can see I have a vlog as well on my YouTube channel Mumbaikar Boy. Of course, you will have go ahead and see. There are a few stores that I visit, and of course, I'm going to give you go to a store and definitely have look at it. Yes, Rhinox is very expensive, but also, of course, that's the reason I did not go for Rhinox as well because I just became a passionate rider last year when I got Laila with me. I celebrate 1 year with Laila today. My Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Rhinox is expensive, yes, very true. Rhinox is expensive. I would say the mid range is XDI, it has level 2 as well. So I would say go for those as well. I have one more question over here. I'm having Interceptor 650 plan to trip to Leh Ladakh and Spiti, Kardungla Pass. Is it safe to take Interceptor 650 there? Yes, who's this? This is basically Bijal Shah. Bijal Shah, yes, basically. I'm also doing Ladakh this year. I've been planning to do it from uh, doing it from last year, but unfortunately last year also I could not actually do it. I have Vikas by saying Mototech also. Yes, Mototech also is nice, and of course Vaibhav by saying good things don't come cheap. Of course, if you're looking for something good and they don't come cheap. Getting back to Bijal's this, yes, the Interceptor has been to Ladakh and Spiti as Kardungla. I have seen that. Please get your bike actually the ECU updated so that that high level altitude problem doesn't happen in the first bag. As you might have noticed that there were a lot of vlogs that actually had the altitude from Mumbai to Delhi and then doing the tour for 14 days and then getting back. Unfortunately, now due to coronavirus, I'm not sure if that's feasible. But of course, I'm going with a group, not my group that I'm part of, but I'm joining a group in Delhi. What are the best mods available for Inti? Well, Omkar, yes, the best mods that I have done on my bike or which is available for Interceptor is basically the seat. Of course, the seat is the most important thing for this Interceptor if you're doing rides. If you're a rider like me who does, every month I do at least 2 rides with my riding group. Uh, of course, we do more than 220. Of course, you need a very good seat. The stock seat on the Interceptor has to be changed. I would say please do that. That is the first priority. That is the first mod you need to do on the bike. Of course, then the small mods are like, getting their handlebar risers, then getting tree lights, because of course you'll be doing a lot of early morning fog rides and stuff. So basically, that is, of course, I have a vlog as well that I have updated on my channel, which has a different mods. It can go on and on, and I would advise you to go ahead and actually do that as well. Have a look at that. We have Sachin who joined, Shrikant who joined. Guys, thank you so much for joining and taking your time over here. Does the Interceptor have heating issues? See, the Interceptor does not. My bike, I've had a lot of questions and queries come up whether the bike has heating issues. Of course, it's a 650 engine. It will have a little heating. You will feel the heat, but it's not that I would call it a heating something. The heat, it's moderate, so you will not feel that. What would be the best route to Leh Ladakh for first timers? Where are you from, Rat, Dev? I just want to know where are you from so I can actually guide you. I will just go to Bijal, who's on YouTube. He's basically, I'm sure I've seen for ECU update. If you're planning from Delhi, I also like to join for sure. We'll keep in touch with you. Yeah, definitely. Come, I'm planning actually to reach Delhi on the 4th and start my ride from the 4th, and then take 13 days and come back. In case you're there, of course, I'm going to send you the number of the tour guy also who's doing it for me. He'll give you a better offer once you go ahead with my name. So actually, we can do that. Rath is from Bangalore. Bangalore, what was the total expense? What would be the rate? Rahat, I would say starting from Delhi is then to Manali and come down to Delhi. What I'm going to do is I'll leave my WhatsApp number right here for you guys. So what you can do is WhatsApp me and I'll send you 76976 on this itinerary, and I will definitely go ahead and send that to you. I have Anjali Patel who's joined in. Thank you so much. Social Biker joined. Thank you. Of course, Nitish, he's come. Definitely, thank you so much for joining in. Uh, yeah, from Bangalore, as I was saying, so Delhi is the best route. If you want 2, 3 itineraries, I have them with me. So please let me know if you have any other requests. I can actually do that for you. Is the Continental not at all? Ritvik, I'm waiting for you. So Ritvik K was asking is Continental. See, Continental GT is a low bike. The posture is little forward, so it's a little bit that you need to lean in forward for the bike. I would not say it's good for long rides. It's not bad for long rides. It's good for long rides. But if you are a person who likes to be on a upright position and ride the bike there, I would say then that it will at least stay in your back. It's good for a tall guy. I'm 5.3, so I prefer the Interceptor more. Then Pratik is asking me basically when I'm going to Ladakh. Ladakh, Pratik, I'm going in July, sorry, 4th. First is where I ride from Bombay, so I'm not sure if it's going to happen because of course, the coronavirus, no money, no honey. So basically, I'm actually without. I'm at home at the moment, so that's the only reason that the expenses are high. Someone had asked me earlier. Let me go ahead and check. Someone had asked me what are the total expenses, Sudhir, for Leh for a solo trip? See, the total expense depends on you. If you're going actually through a tour agency, or you're doing a solo trip and you're okay with, there are friends of mine who've done hi-fi, 5-star, 3-star accommodations. Of course, if you're going with a tour agency, it will be definitely high. So I'm looking at approximately spending 50,000 to 55,000 for this trip. So that's exactly how much it would cost for this Leh Ladakh trip. Dadar, Dadar ki khobor. Who's this? I'm sure he's going to ask. Thanks for your. Maybe would surely help. Yes, send me the information and I will. Ritik is from Kolkata. Okay, of course. They're close by. Biker 99 is pillion comfort good in an interceptor? Yes, pillion comfort is good in an interceptor. Of course, it's only because I have actually modified my seat. So check that vlog out. It's on my channel as well. It actually needs modification, and of course, if you ask my girl, she's happy because I've got a backrest as well for her, so she does not complain at the moment. Okay, Vikas, bye. Thank you so much for joining in for that time. Of course, it means a lot to me. Go ahead and do some work. Anybody else with any other questions that I could answer? Bye. Any questions by you? Let's take Vaibhav on. Of course, he's one of my favorite guys. So let's go ahead and try and connect to him. Sudhir, I have my WhatsApp number shared right now on this live call as well. If you scroll up the comments, it will definitely be there. I'm connecting with Vaibhav. Of course, this is Vaibhav, guys. Hi, Vaibhav. Thank you so much for your time. He goes well as Idler Experiments. Of course, do subscribe to his channel. He just crossed 10,000 subscribers. I'm proud because he's my inspiration for getting into vlogging and stuff. I met him in Goa for the first time. Very jolly fellow, very down to earth. Yes, Vaibhav. Any questions for me, darling? Thank you so much. Go ahead. Level, sorry, your voice broke. Okay. So see, basically with the armors that you could see is entry level jacket would not have your back armors, would not have supporters that will support your back, which is most important when you have a crash actually on a bike. And these are the which also will not have your hand armors. So you only will have your shoulder armors, which is almost, and your elbow armors in most of the jackets. So I would say the back armor, you have a very I don't have my jacket right now. I've shown it to the viewers as well, but of course a back. PUBG level 3 guys. I had one more question, right? Correct. Anand ji, welcome. After you, definitely. Perfect. Thank you, Vaibhav. I'll take Anand on the call. I think Anand is there, so we want to take Anand on the call. Thank you so much. Love you and keep in touch. Anandji, where are you, Anandji? Let me take Anandji, of course. So we're connecting Anandji at the moment. So let's see what Anandji has to say. Waiting for Anandji to come online. By the meantime, if there's any questions that I missed, so I have Anandji over here. So Anandji, welcome to this live session. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Anandji, anything that the one thing that I wanted to share with the viewers is Anand was the first one who actually sent me the video to encourage most of my followers, my staff actually to contribute. Anandji, anything that you want to say? How did you feel, and were you happy with the outcome that we actually were able to contribute 83,000 to the poor and needy?
Because help somebody in such times and make effort, so you feel quite good. So we were in the lockdown in the homes and we didn't have any idea so how to go and help them out. But your idea clicked, and not only me but the entire Ramatpura family could help a lot. So it was a great feeling.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Can you hear us properly? Because I think we had a problem with Pro Shooter. Can you hear me? Because Ananda ji has got a earphone as well. Can you hear us?
I think the voice is echoing. I think.
Even mine? Anand bhai, ek joke. Now, everybody knows that you have a joke.
So I wrote this on Vaibhav's Facebook also on his birthday. So this particular period of lockdown is the ideal time for the idler experiments to do all his idle experiments.
What was he saying?
I think I wrote it on the Facebook also of Vaibhav Agarwal. That during this lockdown, it is the ideal time.
As riding jacket for you as a rider, because you do a ride as well. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anandji, for your help. I'm going to answer. We have one more question over here. Ryan, bro, help me with the brake speaking issue. It comes while riding the bike. Which bike are you riding, bro? So, squeaking problem, nor have I had it till now. But yes, I've heard a few bikers who actually have this problem. So get the brake pads cleaned or rubbed once and see if they actually the oil brake, also your brake oil, if the level has gone below the mark of minimum. So try and check that as well. Because I had one biker who had actually no oil in his bike when he got it new, and then realized it later. So please, they might have missed that. So please go ahead and check that. Anandji, thank you so much for being on live. Of course, we'll continue. They might have missed that, so please go ahead and check that. Anandji, thank you so much for being on live. Of course, we'll continue. Yeah, thank you so much, Anandji. I have, yeah, thank you so much, Anandji. I have Patrick actually who's over here from Patrick. Where are you from? I have Patrick actually who's over here from Patrick. Where are you from? I know you are from far from another world, from another country, of course, far away. Uh, any questions for us, Patrick? Of course, I have Nitesh. Nitesh, thank you so much. Actually, your Marathi helped me actually and gain a lot of views, of course, and it was the best intro that I've ever had on my channel. Thank you so much, Nitesh. Anybody has any other questions? Did I miss any questions? I'm just going ahead and actually, can you hear me now much better because I have my earphones on? Of course. So can you hear me much better? Faizan Bhai, welcome to this session. Faizan Bhai, you had a question that I had to answer. Faizan Bhai, what's your question? I have it on my phone. I'm so sorry, but yes, I know. Remember, you had a question. I have it on my phone, but actually, it's on my phone, which is actually live. I'm so sorry. But you had a question regarding your bike, if I'm not wrong. Oh yes, the wobbling issue. The wobbling issue. Okay, Faizan bhai, for all the guys, yes, the wobbling issue was there. Thank you, Pro Shooter. Thank you so much for that. I'm so sorry I missed it. I had it right here, but now it's in there. To get to Faizan bhai's Faizan Badsha, thank you. Guys, by the time Faizan Bhai types his bike, of course, yes, an interceptor. I just like to let you know that for all the viewers, I have a small contest that I will be putting up. I have two goodies to give away for the viewers. Anyone, I'll let you know what the contest is at the end of this live session. And of course, these are very one good goodies for anyone who's into riding, bikers, and stuff. And I'm sure all of you can actually are here who actually do bike rides and have bikes. So going back to Faizan's question, of course, Faizan, with the wobbling issue, yes, I had a wobbling issue. Basically, the death wobble that we call it when you actually leave your hands for some time and ride your bike. I had a death wobble issue at even between speeds of 20 to 40. Then I had my bike actually. Uh, can I bribe you to win it? I'll send one to you. Don't worry, Vaibhav. So then, what exactly happens is you need to get your bike. So when I was before I did my Goa trip, you can also see a vlog that I've left. Wobbling issue, death wobble issues is a vlog on my YouTube channel. Basically, what happens is your wheel may be out. So what happens is in Mumbai we have a lot of unseen potholes that all of a sudden come, or a speed breaker that's very high, and then suddenly you have a bang. So I had got my bike last year in Jan in of course May. Today is 1 year for Laila, and I rode my bikes in the rains. And I you'd also see a vlog on Malshek Ghat where I met with an accident where my bike went into a ditch and I was really slow. I was at 20 speed. So that's where the impact on the spokes actually, and my bike was off the wheel. The what do you call it? Oh my god, I'm not getting the word. The rim was off. So what I did is basically I got the tires off and got them, tampered a little here and there. And after that, I've never faced wobbling issues. Yes, I had once initially faced a wobbling issue, but then I checked the PSI. That's the level of air in your tire has to be right. So I maintain in my interceptor, I maintain 32 in front and 39 behind. So that is where you also need to check. Wobbling could also happen because of low air pressure in the tires. So check that first, and if it is not, then you need to have your bike done. But by my bike wobbles since I brought it, then darling, you need to check maybe your tire. There are some rim. Yes, of course, rim. I got that. Thank you, Vaibhav. You need to get your bike checked. There are few riders from my side who actually had this issue from the beginning, who have got their tires changed. So there could be a faulty tire. So of course your tire would need to be changed. I have Brownwell Nish. Thank you, Brownwell Nish, for joining in. I have Akbar Shark. Hi dear. Thank you so much. And my bike wobbles post 80 kilometers per hour. Yes, that's exactly request to be in your live video. Yes, I'm going to take you, Vaibhav, in my live video. Here you go. So I'm actually Vaibhav wanted to say something, I think, to the viewers. So yes, Shrey, I'm going to get back to you on the sealant, tire sealant. I'm going to get back to you. I'm getting Vaibhav online because he wanted to say something to the viewers. Yes, Vaibhav is here. Yes, Vaibhav, bye. That is very risky. Post 80 is very risky. Yeah, that wise Nitish. Very nice. Correct. And turn the tire. Correct. Faisal has one more ish. But Vaibhav, your voice is breaking. Yeah, much, much now. Much better now. No, that's fine. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Go ahead. You choose any one question from here, and I'll answer Nitish's question. Okay. Okay, what I want to do is, Nitesh, this is an answer to your question. Is yes, of course, I'm actually very very spectacle on actually getting an exhaust change done. My eyes are on the Red Rooster because of course I love the sound, and of course it has a bass to it as well. But of course, I was on a live chat yesterday with Vaibhav, with those guys who actually missed Vaibhav's Saber. So these are the two exhausts that I'm looking at. I'm not really sure. Swagman. I'm sorry. Good Sevak was my third option, but then I was like third and the fourth was AEW. But then I'm like, these are the two at the moment. Swagman and Red Rooster is what I have in my mind on this side and this side. So I'm not sure whether to go with this side of my mind or to go this side of my mind. But yes, that is exactly what that is exactly. Ryan, how many kilometers have you need to check the suspension? No, you can go ahead. Yeah, this is a very nice question. Plastic, correct. Correct. I have Nitish saying Swagman looks good. Go for it. Guys, anyone who wants to come on live, perfect, perfect. Anybody who wants to come live, please go ahead and send me the request, or I'll send you the request as well. Thanks. Well, thanks. I'll Why not stock exhaust, Ryan? Okay, Pro Shooter, of course, I love my stock exhaust, but of course, as you know, the element of the 650 engine, and my mom actually doesn't like my Interceptor, to be very honest. She loved my Classic because she used to know that I'm come home because with the thump and everything and with the noise. So she always says that the Interceptor is very silent, and as a rider, of course, you would like to have some noise on your bike. And of course, if it's a big machine like a 650, Pro Shoot, I'm getting him online right now. I'm getting him online right now. So we're getting Pro Shooter, of course. Also, the rear big pads are wearing out too fast. Faizan bhai, of course, my rear pads actually wore out at after 8,000. I have Tejas over here. Tejas, hi guys. Tejas, just give me a minute. I'm going to answer. No, don't worry. I know it is uncalled for. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to answer Faizan Bhai's question. So Faizan Bhai had a question basically where his brake pads were wearing out. Faizan Bhai, it's basically your pattern of riding. Of course, I have had my brake pads actually worn out after 8,000 kilometers, wherein the rear one was completely gone, and the front one was a little left. But I actually changed both of them. It is on the rider. I have had some people who, after even 3,000 kilometers, have actually the brake pads have worn out. At the moment, I'm using the original RE brake pads. I've not gone for any aftermarket brake pads. So I would say it's basically the riding pattern of each and every rider. We have, of course, Pro Shooter Tejas over. Tejas, where are you from? Wow, welcome to this channel. Of course, thank you so much for your valuable questions and spending. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so for your kind words, and thank you for joining me. Of course, you have had a lot of questions, and I hope they are answered. Anything that you could share with the riders? You which bike do you have again? You said which one do you have? Okay, but which color? This, oh, the Baker Express. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is, as of course you've been uh, there and you've asked the maximum number of questions, my first giveaway for you is basically I'm going to send you the Interceptor foot rest. That's the pillion foot rest from my side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Just in you have my number, of course, in this chat. You, yes, yes. Yes, yes. The heel does not actually cause it. My mom had a actually very big burn. That's the reason I actually went ahead and did this. So what you can do is you have my WhatsApp number. Definitely, just send me your address and which color you want. So I have them in chrome and black, and I have the black on my bike. So I think the black would go well with the ravishing red. So that's a small giveaway from me to you. Thank you so much for following me. And yes, the, okay. Are you talking about the ceramic coating, darling, or are you talking about the PPF? Perfect, perfect. So yes, I have Biker Babe. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, to answer those questions of yours, one moment, one moment. They just let me just check who all have come back. Uh, AJ Scepter, thank you so much. Now he has an interceptor. Wow, yes, he has an interceptor now. Anand Bhai is saying preparing a list of questions to win goodies. Oh my God, Anand Bhai, Vaibhav, Woody's pata nahi tha. Excited. He's excited, of course. Well, I would say somebody just said don't go for PPF. Who was that? Don't go for PPF. Idler experiments. So what I would say is, see, I have done ceramic coating both, and of course, I have done PPF as well. Now, in the ceramic coating, what happens? You get a good finish. Okay, Tejas. It's of course you have the look of the bike and everything goes on a different level. But what happens with ceramic coating after it is washed, after you have water or put into your bike at least 3 or 4 times, it wears off, so it won't remain there. And what happens is, as you've seen most of my riding, I have used my tank bag on the tank, and the magnets actually I cannot put a cloth every time on the tank and put a magnet. So then it started giving small scratches which are unseen, are not noticeable, but of course causing, when you look at the bike and you're wiping the, when you like scratch and you're like, oh my god, it's a scratch. Yeah. So that's exactly scars. Yeah. So what, I'm not sure why he said PPF is not good, but I've been using PPF from now at least before the rains last year. I put it in July, and then I removed it in December, just before the rains. I removed it just to see how it is, if it's peeling off or no, if the paint is coming off. I would say I'm actually satisfied with PPF. I'm actually satisfied with PPF, and PPF does a lot of it actually when you're doing a long ride and stuff, mud accumulates on the tank, especially in the front because of the wind and everything. And then when you wipe it, even with a microfiber cloth, it basically rubs towards the tank and causing small scratches. But on a PPF, it does not do that. So on a PPF, you can use how many cloths you want, wash the bike out, that full dirt comes off. And I put my tank seamlessly. I actually have a keychain, habit of putting my keychain on my loop in the front of my pant. Even the keychain actually touching the tank, I'm not worried now. So I would say PPF actually is the best option. I just got a PPF done for Aaron. Aaron has not come online actually. Just got a PPF done for Aaron, and he loves the bike now because the PPF makes a lot of difference. You don't need to actually think of your tank, oh shit, now, because what happens now, we are so cautious about the tank that when we sit on the bike we are like, oh shit, will it scratch, or oh, when I hear a ting. Yeah, oh my god. I have Motonic, one of course, my the guys who I follow a lot. Motonic, thank you so much for joining in. Yes, and we have Ani Teja. He knows you, huh? So yeah, PPF rocks then. Perfect. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks a lot, Tejas, and have a nice day ahead. So, hi, Toshi. Thanks for joining in. Ashwin, Thomas, hello. Where are you guys from? Of course, Motonik is from Mumbai, Navi Mumbai. I know him. I actually see a lot of blogs of his, and he only gave you. Bye, bye, bye. Of course, you're going to get something very special from me. Leave me your address as well. And thank you so much for actually getting in touch with me, and actually helping the viewers understand a few questions. Of course, you've seen Tejas, as you wanted him to be there. Um, with anybody else has a question for me, you only gave me by gift में and SNS exhaust. भाई SNS exhaust फैशन भाई मेरे को तो पूरा मेरा पूरा बाइक बेच के आपको, मैं बाइक नहीं, मेरा पहला वाला बाइक बेच के आपको SNS का एग्जॉस्ट देना पड़ेगा. Toshi, thank you so much for joining from Nagaland. Thank you so much. Tell us something about Rumble Brothers. Yes, very good question. Rumble Brothers is biking is the most big pan India, is the biggest biking group of pan India. We have more plus 300 members, riders in the group. This group was actually started by a founder, and he actually went from two having two friend to Ranjit sir is his name, who's the founder of this group. He actually went from having two, three, four, and actually people who were booking the Interceptor had problems. They wanted to know why is it taking so long and stuff. And the Rumble Brother was so formed. Now the Rumble Brother has been a group that I've been associated from at least 1 year now. We celebrated our first anniversary. You can see all those vlogs on my channel as well. The Rumble group is different. It's completely different. It's more of a brotherhood. We support each other, as you've seen my vlog as well on the give joy for giving theme that we had, where Nitesh opened up for me as well. Yes, Ranjit. I was not getting his name. Thank you, Anandji. And I have Harshal, are actually the champ of our group, the Rumble Brothers. He's the star. Harshal, welcome to this vlog. So the Rumble Brothers has been very instrumental in helping out, coming with ideas. Where we are those bikers who actually care for everyone else as well when we're on the road, as well as off road. We were at the Kolhapur. We helped with the Kolhapur floods as well. When Kolhapur had medicines, we had life jackets and all those things that they needed. Actually, go ahead and given to them. I have Vaibhav wanting to come on to the live video again. Let's bring him on. Okay, Vaibhav is more active. I think I should give him a goodie as well. He's only doing it for a goodie, so that is what he's doing it for. Harshal, welcome to this vlog. No, don't no, don't worry. Who all are from Rumble? Who all are from Rumble Brothers? Put your hands up. Is from Rumble Brothers. Of course, go ahead, go ahead. It's all yours, bro. This channel is yours as well.